of the Paris and the Menifee Chambers of Commerce Student of the Month program. And we began in 1988. It's our 22nd year. So I'd like to welcome all of our students, all of our families, of course, our teachers and our principals, and all of our fabulous sponsors. At this time, Cameron Stevens is going to lead us in our prayer. And then our our council member, Matt Leisemeyer from the city of Menifee, will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. So Cameron, take it away.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning, everybody. Glad to be here with you again. Would you join me in prayer? Father, we come before you this morning. We are so grateful for another day. We're grateful for the coolness of the day. We're grateful for the opportunity to gather once again, Lord God, in this way to honor these students. We thank you for them, the blessing that they are, the encouragement that they are, the stories and experiences you bless them with to get them to this point, Father. I pray a blessing upon their life. I pray, Father, that you would guide them in their continued pursuit of all that you have for them, all that you've laid out for them in their lives. As they finish their high school career, Lord, as they look forward to the future and many more things that they can be involved with and do for their communities and the world around them. Father, I pray you bless them with encouragement. I pray you bless them with strength, patience, guidance, discernment, and wisdom, Lord, to do all that you've called them to do. Thank you for blessing them with their lives. Lord, I thank you for the administrators and teachers. I thank you for the community members, the city council members, the business owners, the parents, the guardians. Lord God, everybody involved has surrounded these students to encourage them and lift them up and keep them going. We thank you for them as well. Lord, just bless this morning. We thank you to be that we're a part of it. Pray, Father God, that you would just bless each and every person involved and their families and their loved ones. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
All right, would everybody, do we have a flag, Sally? How do you do this virtually? Oh, look at that. We got one there. All right, well, everybody would follow along with me. Put your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, Sally.
Thank you very much for that. And thank you, Mike Barron, for the flag. That is outstanding. Well, I would like to share a little bit of our history of our program with you. And we actually began 29 years ago. And the program began in Temecula, moved up to Murrieta, to Lake Elsinore, and then into the Paris and Menifee area. And we did that in 1998. And so we are so excited to be honoring outstanding students from the Paris and the Menifee communities. And so I'd like to share our mission statement with you. And it is how your son or daughters were selected for today. We are a nonprofit local organization that is honoring outstanding high school, college-bound seniors for your character, for your love of learning, how you've juggled numerous activities from campus activities to community service to athletics, or how you've persevered through challenging life circumstances, all in a setting that honors God, our country, community, family, and free enterprise. And I don't know where you can go to get that all in one area, but we certainly do that at Student of the Month. So we are just so excited because this is a time where not only are we just honoring you, but we're hearing about your character. We're hearing about your passions and how you have made a difference. And during this time, it's amazing how our students are doing an incredible job at making a difference in very special ways. So we're going to hear from all of you in just a little bit. Right now, I want to introduce our students and their principals. And so go ahead, students and principals, take yourselves off mute. And in fact, let me just real quickly go over a little bit of the Zoom etiquette. As you all can see, in the lower left-hand corner, you have a mute button. You have a stop video button. So when you are not speaking, you definitely want to make sure that you are on mute. And if you need to get up or do jumping jacks or something like that for a moment, then put yourself on stop video. Otherwise, you want to always speak clearly into the microphone, and we love those smiles. So with that, students and principals, take yourselves off mute, and when I introduce you, I want you to just give a big shout out real quickly so we can all see who you are. And from Paloma Valley High School, our principal is Dr. Jennifer Tomasian.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. And our student is Valeria Soria Guzman.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. And from Paris Lake Institute, our principal is Dr. Pauline Garcia.
Good morning.
Good morning to you. And our student is Kimberly Dubon Cachon. Am I saying that right?
Chacon.
Chacon. Kimberly.
I think she was having a little trouble, so we're trying to connect with her right now.
Okay, outstanding. Well, as soon as she gets on, you let us know. From Paris High School, our principal, Juan Santos.
Good morning, everybody.
Good
Hi.
morning.
Good morning.
Our student is Orlando Munoz Castorina.
Thank you very much.
Good morning. Good morning. And Kimberly joined us. Kimberly, say hello to us all.
Hi.
Hello. Good
Good
to
morning.
see you. And Kimberly is from Paris Lake Institute. And our final school is Heritage High School. And our principal, Mark Harrell.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Morning. And our student is David Adrian Gonzalez.
Hi, everyone. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's great to see you all. Thank you so much. I would now like to introduce our Chambers of Commerce, and they will say just a few words of congratulations to you. And from the Menifee Valley Chamber of Commerce, we have Kirk Korspanich. He's also with the Paris Union High School District. So Kirk, take it away.
Thank you, Sally. Hey, good morning, students of the month. I apologize I'm not on video this morning because I'm hands-free driving, but I just wanted to let you know how proud we are of you. I'm looking forward to the stories that you have to share, and I just want to let you know how excited I am to hear about all the great things that you're doing, and I know we're excited about hearing all the great things we're going to hear about you in the future too. One of the things that it's always important to know is that the Paris Union High School District has about 10,000 students, and we're honoring just you guys today, just the four of you, and so we're so proud of you. So on behalf of the Menifee Valley Chamber of Commerce, we want to congratulate you on this honor and look forward to you coming back and contributing to the community after you graduate from college and all the other great things you're going to do. So congratulations again.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. We appreciate that, Kirk. And do we have Ignacio Valdivia from Paris Valley Chamber of Commerce on with us this morning?
Good morning, Sally.
Good morning.
Students, parents, teachers, we just want to say congratulations on the amazing work that you guys have done throughout this year, especially during COVID. So on behalf of our chamber board and our members, we really want to say congratulations, amazing work, and we wish you the best success. We know that you guys will do amazing work and then come back to our community and grow our community even stronger. So congratulations.
Thank you, Ignacio. It's always great to see you. Ignacio also is with CR and R, so thank you. I'd like to introduce our volunteers, and we have our chair, Sarah Rico. Sarah, give us a big shout out.
Hello.
There's Sarah, and Anna Fetzner.
Hi.
Thank you. These amazing ladies are with the Paris Union High School District, and they are the reason our program runs so smoothly. It is a well-oiled machine because these ladies are incredibly organized, talented, and gifted, and they prepare everything, the program, the agenda. They reach out to the schools each month. They prepare the publicity, and really all I have to do is click the link on Zoom, and here we go, because these gals are awesome. So Grant Bennett, I want to say thank you, and to all of your leaders and administrators at Paris Union High School District. Our program is awesome because of you all, so thank you so much.
Thank you, Sally. Great to have you
You're
back.
welcome. Thank you. And then I want to give an extra special shout out to Grant Bennett, our superintendent, because when I have to be on the road, my husband and I own Sizzler Restaurants. We're a franchisee in California, and I've got restaurants from San Diego to Sacramento. Sometimes I have to be in a restaurant in the morning and out of town. So Grant MCs, and Grant, I'm just so grateful for you. So thank you again.
No problem. I'm glad to help when I can.
Thank you, thank you. I'd like to introduce our sponsors, and I know that Sarah sent out the program to all of you, so hopefully you students have it. And I'm going to name up all of our sponsors, and sponsors, if you're with us today, go ahead and unmute, because as soon as I say your name or your business, I want to have you give a quick shout out. Otherwise, I'm just going to continue introducing everyone. So Altura Credit Union, I know we have Karina Koletsky.
Good morning, everyone.
Hey, good morning. Bank of Hemet. We have the City of Menifee, and we have our council member, Matt Leisemeyer, with us. Good morning. I know Matt's with us.
Good morning. There it is. Found the button. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Good morning. City of Paris, our city clerk, Nancy Salazar. County Supervisor, Jeff Hewitt, Amber Smalley. CR&R, Ignacio Valdivia.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. Eastern Municipal Water District, Jeff Armstrong and Amanda Fine.
Good morning. Here representing Director Armstrong, Alma Ramirez. Congratulations, students.
Alma, thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. We appreciate that. And Loma Linda University Medical Center. We have Michael Schlesinger with Newport Pacific Land Company.
Hey, good morning. Good morning, everybody. It's great to see everyone. Congratulations, students, and especially their families.
Well, good, good. And we're hoping your project is moving along nicely.
Thank you.
That's great. Paris Union High School District, our superintendent, Grant Bennett.
Hello again. Congratulations.
Anna Fetzner. Sarah Rico. Candace Rains.
Hello.
Dr. Charles Newman.
Good morning.
Joe Williams. And on the road is Kurt Korspanish.
Good morning again.
Good morning. And from Riverside County Office of Education, Neftali Galzav. I never get this right. Say it for me, your last name, so I have it right.
Galarza.
Galarza. It's not that hard, but for some reason, I just get it tongue twisted. Neftali, thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thank you, everyone. On behalf of Rivers County Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Gomez, just wanted to congratulate the students and thank you all for putting this together. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Rotary Club of Paris, Juan Santos and Mike Behrens. And I have to say to the Rotary Club, a real quick shout out. It's the Rotary Club in Marietta has been helping us deliver meals to the COVID unit at Loma Linda University Medical Center. So it's amazing how Rotary and Loma Linda and Sizzler have all been working together to make sure these frontline nurses are getting fed. So that's been really an exciting project for us.
Hey, thank you for the shout out. Just wanted to add one little thing for the Rotary Club. We will be
Yes.
having a blood drive in conjunction with Paris High School on the 24th this month. So if any of you are in it to be able to give some blood on the 24th, please let me know and I'll send you the link.
Oh, that's outstanding. Very good. That's very important information. Thank you. Sizzler Restaurants, which is myself, and then Star Milling, Bill Kramer. We also have a scholarship program, and I have to tell you, students and families, that in the early spring, Sarah and Anna from the school district will provide you with a scholarship application. You will have the opportunity to compete for a very generous scholarship. You will be competing against students from your own school. And in May, we will come back and unless we're open, we'll be doing our Student of the Year on Zoom, but hopefully we may be open and we might get to do a social distance gathering, you know, which would be very exciting, right? And today that scholarship is at $2,140. And so it may continue to grow. And I'd like to introduce all of our scholarship sponsors to you. We have Fred Good and Associates. They partner with the school district. Dennis Murray with his company Code 4 Educational Consulting. Eastern Municipal Water District. And I know Alma, you're with us, so thank you.
Good morning.
And Mike and Angel Barons. So thank you very much. Appreciate you all. John and Linda Denver. Les Schwab Tire Center in Paris. The Menifee Valley Chamber of Commerce. So Kirk Kerspanish and Amanda Fine, thank you for joining us today. And Mount San Jacinto College. Do we have Cynthia Garcia or Brenda Medina with us today?
I am here, Sally. I just wanted to say good morning, buenos dias to all of you, and of course our students of the month and their families. On behalf of MSJC, congratulations to all of you, and felicidades to your families as well. Gracias.
Thank you, Cynthia. And from PUMA, which is Paris Union Management Association, Choshi Trujillo.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good to see you. The Riverside County Superintendent of Schools, Neftali. Neftali, say hi again.
Hello.
Hello there. And Rotary Club of Menifee, which of course I'm not sure who our Rotary Club from Menifee, who's with us today. Usually there's a number of you. And the Rotary Club of Paris, so Juan Santos and Mike Behrens. And of course, Bill Kramer. So those are all of our amazing sponsors. And for our Student of the Year, you'll get some extra gifts from CR&R. So Ignacio, thank you again for that.
Our pleasure.
And Costco in Lake Elsinore. So we're very, very excited about that. I'd now like to introduce our dignitaries, and you're welcome to share about 30 seconds of some congratulations to our students. And we're going to go in this order. So I will share the order, and then you're welcome to go ahead and speak one after the other. From the City of Paris, Nancy Salazar. If the city's not there, then we'll move straight on to the City of Menifee with our council member, Matt Lessemeyer.
Sally,
We have, yes.
the mayor is here for Paris.
You know, I knew that, and I am so glad because I happen to have a Nancy down in there. So Mayor Vargas, that's good. And
She usually stands in for me.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's so good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. And so after Mayor Vargas, we will have our council member from Menifee, Council Member Matt Lessemeyer, then Assemblyman Jose Medina's office, Assemblyman Kelly Sayarto, Senator Mike Morell's office, Senator Richard Roth, and then we have Riverside County Superintendent Jeff Hewitt's office, Riverside Office of Education. So Neftali will enjoy hearing from you. And then we will conclude our remarks from our Superintendent of the Paris Unified School District, Grant Bennett. So take it away, Mayor Vargas.
Thank you, Sally. Thank you very much. Good morning, everybody. Congratulations to all the students. This is more so a much bigger congratulations during these so-called normal times. Studying online virtual learning is a very difficult task. To be here, Student of the Month, is very rewarding. I have 3 grandsons at home. They're all on virtual learning. I know how difficult it is. So to be here now during these times, you are really outstanding compared to when it can come back in connection with all your kids in your school and your classes. And big thanks to the parents. You know, the parents are a big backbone to our children. They're the support. So I want to make sure we thank our parents. And students, when you are all is said and done, you're done with college, please remember to come back to your communities and give back. Thank you.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Mike. These times are crazy, and on behalf of the Menifee City Council, we're just so proud of everybody for this achievement. Oftentimes you hear people saying, oh, it's easy to do classes online, and how can you not get good grades? And you know, I couldn't disagree more. The challenges that you all are facing right now are unprecedented, and you're you're still finding ways to persevere and overcome these challenges in such a pivotal time in your lives when social interaction is so important with your growth. And we're just so proud of the effort that you continue to show, and so proud to all of you, students of the month. So congratulations. It's an honor to be here, and thank you.
That's outstanding. Riverside County Office of Education, Neftali.
Again, on behalf of Superintendent Dr. Gomez, we're extremely proud of all of you in contributing to our communities and being great students. We know we're living through trying times, and know that at the Office of Education, we're trying our best to make sure that we're all ready and safe to go back to in-person schools, hopefully sooner rather than later, right? I'll be quick in Spanish for the parents. Muchas gracias del superintendente Dr. Gómez. Les manda sus felicidades, y para todos los padres, gracias por estar ahí por sus hijos, que es muy importante tener el apoyo para que sus hijos salgan adelante. Como hijos de inmigrantes, yo y el superintendente Dr. Gómez sabemos la importancia de que los padres estén involucrados en la educación de sus hijos. Gracias.
I think I was after Naftali. So Grant Bennett, Superintendent for the Parish Union High School District. I want to send out congratulations to all the students for the hard work they've been putting in doing this, the families for supporting them, especially through this distance learning. I feel so bad for the kids. They've been out of school almost a whole year, not being on campus, not getting to be with their friends out lunchtime or their teachers in class and having all those things. It's just testament to your fortitude and your drive that you've done so well. You're Student of the Month, and we're very proud of what you've done so far, and we look forward to hearing about you when you go to college and make those great things. But come back to Paris. If you want to be a teacher, we'll have contracts for you when you want to come back and teach for us. So thank you very much, and enjoy the rest of the day.
Thank you very much. We appreciate that from all of you. And Grant, do you mind taking a moment and talking about the special assignment that they have?
Yes, I could do that right now. Each Student of the Month is given a goodie bag with a lot of swag in there from the city, from a lot of vendors. You're gonna have a lot of food to go eat during this time. A lot of different activities in there, really cool things coming to you from the vendors, and from your school have things in there. And you also have in your bag, you'll have a 3-page list of thank you cards that you get to write out, and a big pack of thank you cards. Now it's handwritten. It's not using your Chromebook and printing out copies and using paste, but in there, it's a handwritten note from you just thanking the people that help put this on, that support you and support this program. And once you complete those, if you could take them to your school, I know you're out of school, but you could go there on Tuesday and Thursday and drop it off, and your school will pay for the postage. You're not going to pay for the postage. So get those turned in. The record was 6 o'clock the same night that we had the event. So there's a challenge for you. I know you're all overachievers. So please get those into the vendors. Love to get those notes.
Thank you, Grant. I appreciate that. So I want to just share a few of the things that you will be receiving from Alterra Credit Union. You're going to get a special gift from Karina and their team from the city of Menifee. You're going to get an incredible swag bag of Menifee goodies. And from the city of Paris and Mayor Vargas, you're also going to get a swag bag, so you can go around town and you can represent Menifee, you can represent Paris, and let me tell you, you're going to be cool. You're going to have everything you need from those two cities. They're so proud of you. From Creative Printing, they donate the thank you notes that your superintendent, Grant Bennett, was speaking about. Impact Church, Pastor Ted Norton has a Bible for you. Your bag that has all your gifts in it comes from one of our vendors, Coca-Cola at Sizzler. You're going to get to go to New York's Upper Crust Pizza and Whimsical Yogurt. You're going to get a special gift from your high school. You get to come to Sizzler restaurants, and even though right now we are doing outdoor dining, hopefully we'll have indoor dining soon, but you can outdoor dine, you can to-go, you can do all those fun things. Temecula Olive Oil Company is going to give you a tour of their olive oil ranch in South Temecula. You get to go to Corner Bakery and Denny's Restaurants, Carl's Jr., Firehouse Subs, Jersey Mike's, Richie's Diner, You get to have a wonderful meal at Texas Roadhouse. So you might find it necessary to do a little bit of jogging around the block or your high school field, because you might put on a few calories with all that wonderful food. So with that, we're going to go right into our presentation, and I'm going to just share with you a little bit about how that will work today. We have approximately 6 minutes per student, and this is how we break down those 6 minutes. And it'll be important for y'all to keep track of your time on this. And the principal will have 1 minute, and they will just share a little bit about the student. Students, you have 2.5 minutes, and in this wonderful time, you are going to introduce your family and your mentor teacher, share a little bit about your college and career goals, and a little bit about what you enjoy about your high school life. Then we want you to answer one or more of the following questions, and they are: what do you believe is your greatest contribution to your school, community, or family? Or what do you think is the most significant life lesson that you will take with you to college? Or how do you plan on giving back to your community or paying it forward? Or the final question, share a personal story that demonstrates an obstacle that you have overcome. Then after that, we are going to ask your teacher to share. They have 1 minute to share a little bit about they're going to share their reason for your character and how you've made a difference. And then we'll have one member of your family speak for 1 minute. So that takes 6 minutes, and we're going to ask everyone to stay true to your timeline. That way we will finish on time this morning, and we will begin, if you have the program, we will begin with Paloma Valley High School, then Paris Lake Institute, Paris High School, and we will conclude with Heritage High School. All right, Dr. Jennifer Thomason, you're ready to roll.
Thank you, Sally. It is my honor to introduce our Student of the Month for February, Ms. Valeria Soria Guzman. This young lady is amazing. And I preface that by saying that she's not the loudest or the most outspoken. She's not the one who's always leading the pack, but she is quietly doing the work that needs to get done, and it is recognized. She has a 4.196 GPA. She's a 4-year completer in our PLTW biomedical program. She learned English and then decided to challenge herself by taking French as her foreign language for 4 years. And I hear that she's teaching herself ASL. So she is a communicator. And she's just all around a kind heart and a kind soul that is quietly doing the work to make this world better. So it is my honor. Miss Valeria, take it away.
Hi, good morning, everybody. I'm very humbled to be here with you guys today. First and foremost, I would like to extend the bulk of my gratitude to my parents. I have seen firsthand how much they have sacrificed, how hard they've worked. Every ounce of dedication that has pushed me to being the best that I can be has been directly inherited from them. They arrived here in an unknown land with a language that they did not speak and a culture foreign to them, and they did the absolute best that they could with the circumstances they were given. I could not describe how grateful and blessed I am to have parents as amazing as them, but I sure will try, and I'll say it in Spanish so that my mom might understand me. Gracias, mami y papi. Ustedes son mi apoyo y todo lo que yo he hecho se los dedico a ustedes. Han sacrificado demasiado, demasiadas horas sin dormir y demasiado tiempo lejos de sus familias para darme la oportunidad de salir adelante. Este reconocimiento es tanto suyo como mío. Nunca se los voy a poder repagar, pero espero que mi trabajo duro ha valido la pena. And to conclude, for the longest time, I've always had people in my corner, people who have supported me in so many ways. One of these people that has been on my list for a super long time is Madame Campbell. She has managed to see something special in me all 4 years of high school, and I'm so thankful. She has been there. I've always had French class to look forward to, and I can go on record as saying that it's no coincidence that she's had 2 Student of the Month students in her class in a row. So thank you so much to all the people who supported me. Thank you to Ms. Campbell for nominating me, and congratulations to the students as well.
That is great. Valeria, can you do me a favor and go ahead and answer one of those questions for us, please?
Yes. So I think that one of my biggest contributions to the community so far has been the Santa's workshop that Menifee puts on. So Menifee does a Menifee Santa's workshop every year during Christmas time. I've spent my 14th, 16th, and 18th birthdays wearing an elf costume. It's because I am very passionate about this program. It's just a very fun thing to do, and it just lights up my holiday season to be able to see all these little kids who maybe like need a little bit more help or need to have some holiday joy, have them brighten up their day. So shout out to Debbie and Dawn, they run the program, and I'm very thankful that they've allowed me to see the bigger picture every December.
Ms. Campbell, would you like to speak a few words about Ms. Valeria?
Yes. Thank you so much for everyone for having this opportunity to nominate our students and show them how grateful we are for them. I nominated Valeria. She's an exceptional student who I've had the pleasure of being her teacher for 4 years now. I watched her start as an outgoing, happy, fun ninth grader all the way to being this super focused and determined senior. From early on in high school, she knew she wanted to enter the medical field, and she's kept that focus the entire 4 years. She has even started her own club for other students who are also interested in entering the medical profession, because she's so determined and focused and really knows what she wants to do and how she wants to help people in life. One of the things that I admire most about Valeria is her desire to learn. She's curious, and not just about science and not just about language, but about so many things. And she focuses that and really takes the time to explore and learn what she's interested in. Personally, I love that she has such a great knack for languages. As a French teacher, I mean, it warms my heart to see someone who is so curious and wants to communicate in so many different ways. She learned English at a young age. She is excellent in English and Spanish. She is the top student in our French 4 class. She always, is working to learn more words and figure out how things are said and really understand it. She's even taught herself sign language. Her brother's taken sign language so they can communicate in that as well. Through distance learning, because I'm at home, my kids are at home, she now knows both of my young children and they adore her. Everyone in my family knows Valeria because they hear her talking in the background and they holler hi to her. She even takes the time periodically to stay after in class or stay at lunch and help my son with his Spanish, which, I mean, how many high school kids are willing to do that? And it just amazes me that she takes the time to really help people and step out and make a difference. She really goes above and beyond everything she does. She's also my TA this year, and in distance learning, how to have a TA is a little bit tricky. But Valeria has stepped up and been the best distance learning TA I could imagine. She comes to class every day. She has her camera on. She's taken time through distance learning to get to know the students in the French 1 class. They know her by name. She helps them. She talks to them and makes them feel more comfortable even in this setting. She always has the ability to make class more fun and interactive. She has, multiple times gotten the entire class to sing like different songs in French or catchy phrases in French to help everyone remember what we're learning. And there's not many students who have that ability to gather and rally an entire class and get them to sing a song or a chant or whatever it is and help everyone remember. So overall, Valeria is an exceptional student. She really stands out among her peers as someone who is exceptional. I have no doubt that she's going to continue on to college and do amazing things, and we will all be excited to see what she does.
Thank you, Mrs. Campbell. Mrs. Guzman?
Thank you so much, you guys, for this honor. Really, I got the call and I just could not think of any words to say. I'm extremely grateful to the staff and to the faculty at Paloma Valley High School. You guys rock. You've managed to make the past couple of months, as difficult as they've been, really worth it. And I think that it's the best that I could ask for in terms of a senior year with the current conditions. So thank you so much, Ms. Campbell. Thank you, Dr. Tomasian. I'm very honored to receive this recognition.
Does Mom want to say a few words too?
Yes, my mom prepared a speech and I will translate. So my mom says that it's an honor for me and my daughter to be here today. We would like to thank the teachers, the staff, the faculty that have pushed her and helped her to do all that she has done. This is really a fruition of all her hard work, all her efforts that has come together, and especially in these difficult times for teachers, faculties, parents, students alike. We are so extremely grateful that hard work has been recognized. On behalf of Basilio and Angelica Soria, thank you to all the people present, and we hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.
Thank you so much. And now I kick it over to Dr. Garcia with Paris Lake.
Good morning. I'm so honored to share a few words with you about Kimberly Chacon-Duban. Kimberly has been a Paris Lake High School student since her second semester of her junior year. She struggled a little like most of our students in the spring of 2020. However, she entered her senior year with great motivation. She has completed all of the requirements for her diploma, earning an overall 4.0 GPA while maintaining a 98% attendance rate. Kimberly is one of 7 children in her family and has made her parents extremely proud. Kimberly plans to attend a community college in the fall and transfer to a 4-year university where she will major in business and criminal justice. Her teachers have all commented that she has a positive attitude and just how much she truly enjoys helping others. We are so proud of Kimberly and want to celebrate her success with you. At this time, I'd like to introduce to all of you, Kimberly.
Hi. Good morning, everybody. I have my parents here with me, my mom in my left and my dad in my right. I am actually very honored to be selected as one of few Student of the Month. I came to Paris Lake my second quarter of my junior year, and I was very nervous because I didn't know how I was going to be over there because it's a new experience for me because I've never went to a continuation school, and you know I did struggle a little bit, and it was a little hard for me for the different because it's not in not in 2 semesters and in 4 quarters. And I'm very lucky to have an amazing support system. My mom went out of her way to learn more and, you know, understand me more and help me more in my school. And then my dad, who always was looking out for me and giving me advice and lecturing me so that I had, you know, an understanding of life. So I'm very thankful. I'm also very thankful for my teachers who nominated me and saw the best in me and always motivated me to be the best I can be. And I'm very grateful for the sponsors that helped sponsor this, because without you guys, we also wouldn't have the opportunities that we would have. So thank you. I want to thank the school, because without you, I wouldn't have, you know, I probably wouldn't have caught up on my credits and I probably wouldn't have achieved my goal. So thank you very much. And thank you. And one thing that I would always carry with me, a life lesson, is, you know, to never give up. And, you know, someone's always going to be there, even if it doesn't seem like it. Someone's always going to be there guiding you. And, you know, even if you need help, someone's going to be there and they can answer your question. So thank you.
Thank you so much, Kimberly. We are so proud of you. Now, you had asked Ms. Carol Stern to speak on your behalf, so I'm going to introduce Ms. Stern, who is our history teacher, to say a few words about Kimberly.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for hosting this event, and thank you, students, for inspiring us teachers to keep doing our best. Because students like you, every student that's here today, like Kimberly, you are exceptional students. I've only had the opportunity to engage with Kimberly for a short period of time with online learning. And I imagine that she would have done just as great in my class as she has done online. However, like mentioned earlier, this online setting is a whole new obstacle for our students, and Kimberly has definitely rose to the challenge. She stands as an example for the rest of my students. Her willingness, her initiative, her high level of participation, as she just mentioned in her own speech, she is not afraid to ask questions. If she doesn't understand something, she's going to find that clarity, because Kimberly is very clear with her goals for herself. She might not know exactly what path she wants to follow, but she does have an absolute plan for herself. And it's a very high thinking plan. And I was very inspired to talk to her about it and to learn about her foundational support at home. She is surrounded by a tribe of people, her family that supports her, that has some of the same goals and aspirations that she does, to own her own business and to follow through with what she starts. This young lady has definitely demonstrated a level of motivation and inspiration, not only for herself, I think also for her family, but also for me and my classes right now. Digital learning is a challenge, and she has stood as the example in those online learning sessions. So I can only imagine what she's going to take forward with her to either business or her creativity and art, or maybe even law enforcement. I'm so humbled to have had the time with you, Kimberly. It's very inspiring that you have so many plans for yourself. And I very much hope, like the rest of the adults here, that you do come back to Paris and that you share and you pay it forward. And if you don't do it here, we know you'll do it somewhere else. So I'm so humbled, so proud of you, so proud of all of you students.
Thank you, Ms. Stern. Kimberly, would your parents like to say a few words?
¿Tiempo?
Sí.
Oh, ¿usted lo va a traducir?
Sí, pues.
Ok. Primeramente, gracias a Dios. Tradúzcalo.
Okay, primeramente,
primeramente, gracias a Dios.
he's gonna speak first, and then I'm gonna translate. Okay.
Primeramente, gracias a Dios. Y en segundo lugar, muchas gracias de todo mi corazón a todos los maestros, a todo el equipo escolar, los que han formado a que mi hija llegue a este logro de poderse graduar. Gracias por ser el soporte, por tenerle la paciencia, por enseñarle, por darle siempre lo mejor para que ella también se ponga el interés. Estoy agradecido con todos los maestros, con los superintendentes, con todos los que han formado parte de este logro de mi familia o de mi hija, porque es un logro familiar. Estoy agradecido y pido a Dios que los siga bendiciendo, dándoles esa paciencia y ese amor para seguir preparando jóvenes, porque son el futuro de este país. Muchas gracias por enseñar a nuestros hijos. Que Dios los bendiga.
Okay, my husband said he thanks God for this opportunity, and he thanks all the teachers, principals, superintendents, everyone who had a part for my daughter to learn everything that she could, for the patience, for being there for her, for answering all her questions and having patience for her. And thank you. I appreciate it so much. I'm so excited, and I'm so thankful for you that gave the opportunity to my daughter. And God bless you, to all of you. And God bless you with patience and kindness. And thank you for being kind and teaching all the students, everything that you guys teach to be better for this country. And thank you. And God bless you all.
We are so proud of you, Kimberly. Congratulations.
Thank you.
At this time, I would like to introduce Mr. Juan Santos, the principal from Paris High School.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you for being here today and for honoring all of our students. If we had an opportunity to be able to make a movie about one of our students and becoming a success, it definitely would be Orlando Muñoz Castorena. Orlando lived in Mexico. He's an American citizen, and he was living in Mexico, in Guadalajara. And he's always been intrigued by building planes and looking at satellites and things like that. And so as he was going to school in Mexico, he realized that he was going to have some limits in terms of his opportunities. And his family made the decision to come to the United States when he was in ninth grade, second semester of ninth grade, so that they can provide him a better opportunity to be able to live his dream. And this young man didn't speak English very well, and he started in our English language development classes. And he is taking the highest level of AP classes that we have currently and getting A's in every single one of them. This young man is ranked number 10 in our school from our senior class, and is going to be one of those success stories that right now the film is halfway made right now. And so what he does in college is going to finish out the story in terms of being able to continue with his level of success. He is interested in becoming an aerospace engineer or a computer engineer. And he's applied and has already been accepted to San Francisco State and a couple of other schools, but his dream is to get accepted to Stanford. If not, he's also applied to Caltech. And I have no doubt that between the three universities that he's applied to, from USD, Caltech, and Stanford, one of them is going to recognize how amazing he is, and he's going to finish that film, going and becoming successful and getting that degree that he wants, and going to make a difference in this world. So with that, I'd like to introduce Orlando Muñoz Castorena.
Thank you very much for those kind words. I'd like to first introduce my parent, Orlando Muñoz. Yeah, exactly, Mr. And you know, my mentor, teacher, Mr. Espinosa, who guided me throughout this whole path. And so my story begins with me being in Guadalajara, and I started to dream like any other teenager. I started to see myself ahead. I started to see myself doing something more. But soon I realized, after talking with my parents, that it will be very difficult to do that in my city where I grew up. So after taking calculations, deciding what I wanted to do, my parents and I started to talk, and we decided that it would be better for us to actually go to the United States because we are American citizens. It was hard. There were many sacrifices, family members, relationships, friends, everything, our culture, our comfort zone, which everyone is too afraid to get out of. It was difficult to move to another culture, learn the language from zero, because when I got here into the States, a lot of people told me, you know what, Orlando, it's going to be very difficult for you. A lot of people told me, you need to work really hard because there is not a lot of people who come here not knowing the language and actually get into universities and actually develop the language to take advanced courses. And it was difficult, but with the help of my community, like with classes for beginners of English speaking persons, thankfully I got to develop my abilities in the English language, and also to learn the general system, how the system works of the school, because it's way different than Mexico. And for that, I'm very thankful. And one of the ways I'm trying to actually return back all this support to my community is to be an example for them, because sadly, I know a lot of students who think they're not capable of doing the same, but I want to tell them, I want to show them by going into a career either in aerospace engineering or computer engineering. I want to tell them it is possible because I did it. You can also do it, because there's a lot of people who just don't believe in themselves, and I just want them to recognize that no matter how little you speak, how little you begin with, it's not about where are you right now, it's where you're going to be in the future. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Orlando. With that, we'll introduce Mr. Flavio Espinosa, who's one of his AP Spanish language teacher.
Good morning, and thank you for hosting this event. I'm humbled to talk about Orlando. I first met Orlando his freshman year, and I remember that he was carrying a bunch of books. And I was like, what is that, dude? And he said, I like to read. And I was just fascinated by it. And he was carrying different books and novels and stuff. I said, like, you know, you need to be in my class. And I put him in my class. And then I said, you need to be an avid. You need to do this. And he always followed this. He was always happy to have somebody around and you know, guiding him to do what it was necessary. And I said, well, you need to play sports. And then unfortunately, he didn't play baseball for me. I would have taken advantage of that, but he ended up doing track, cross country, and he was a boxer at one time. He also he was involved with me, and we started doing this spelling bee, and then we went and competed and represented our school in Azusa Pacific University, which he finished. We placed 4th that year. Amazing experience. He's always willing to help in class, and right now during this distance time and distance learning, he's always taking the initiative. We're reading hard literature, and he is just amazing. He wants to help everybody. He's not selfish at all. He wants to everybody to learn and embrace the language. And even, I know he likes math. But he makes the other subjects so easy, and he loves literature. And I'm like, dude, you can be anything. You can be a doctor, you can be an engineer. I know he wants to build planes. I know he wants to do other stuff, but this guy can offer so much, and I'm just so proud of him. And he's taking advantage of the education system, and hopefully he's going to achieve that movie. And I will be one of his biggest fans if that movie ever come across, Mr. Santos. And I know we're gonna enjoy that. And Orlando, I'm proud of you. And I would like to say this to your parents in español, in Spanish. Mamá y papá, gracias por darnos la oportunidad de trabajar con su hijo y creer en la educación de nosotros. Thank you for giving us the opportunity, and love for you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Espinosa. Would you like to introduce your dad, Orlando?
Absolutely. Buenos días, como ya dijo mi hijo, soy Orlando también. Pues nada más, primeramente, pues estoy muy orgulloso de aquí, de este muchacho. Me da mucho gusto que hagan este tipo de eventos para saber que el esfuerzo que ellos están haciendo, ahora sí que se está reatribuyendo hacia ellos mismos, que no nada más es los buenos scores que tienen, sino que la gente está sabiendo que su esfuerzo se está redituando. Y segundo, pues darle gracias a todos los maestros, porque gracias a ustedes, ahora sí que él alcanza a hacer sus logros, y con la oportunidad que tiene de estudiar con ustedes, a los maestros y a la escuela en general y a los programas, se va forjando su carácter para la vida, porque pues esto es un pequeño paso que él va dando hacia su vida de gente adulta. Pues simplemente gracias, y gracias por la oportunidad también de que hayan acogido a mi hijo con tan buena fortuna, y que el muchacho les responda a ustedes. Muchas gracias, maestros, y muchas felicidades a todos los padres. Y ahora sí que expresar que sí estoy muy orgulloso de mi muchacho. Gracias.
Father says that he's very proud of his son. He really would like to thank everybody that puts together the event to be able to recognize these hardworking students from the district, because they are truly amazing. And he thanks you all for being part of the Student of the Month. He also would like to thank his teachers, and because they have formed his character in terms of being able to be a success, not just now, but as he's going from young adulthood to becoming an adult. And so he's very thankful for all of the influence that the school has had in Orlando, and that he's been able to respond in kind with the same type of guidance. And thanks to all the parents who have also, who are here with their students, celebrating the success of their students as well. Thank you very much. And with that, thank you, Orlando. With that, I'd like to introduce Mr. Mark Carell from Heritage High School.
Good morning. Thank you to all our distinguished guests for making the day possible for our wonderful students. It's my privilege to introduce David Gonzalez. David is joined by his parents, Mr. and Mrs. Gonzalez, And our nominating teacher, Mr. Nicholas Kalantar, will share comments about this amazing students. David's influence reaches campus-wide as a leader in and out of the classroom. I've worked hand in hand with him as a student representative of the school site council, and also as a student representative for our parent engagement leadership initiative. He's wise beyond his years. I imagine his community service comes from his parents, who are both veterans. Mom has served in the Navy and dad in the Marine Corps. David has aspirations of attending the Naval Academy and becoming a commissioned officer to serve our nation and help lead the next generation. Another indicator of his dedication and drive, David will be graduating this spring with his Paris Union High School diploma and his associate's degree. So ladies and gentlemen, David Gonzalez.
Thank you so much, Mr. Harrell, for your warm introductions. Good morning, fellow students, faculty, and staff. My name is David Gonzalez, and I am extremely humbled to be here receiving the high honor of Student of the Month amongst so many bright individuals. Today, I'm proud to be joined by my mom and dad, who are off to the corner over here, and Mr. Kalantar, who nominated me for this distinction. This actually isn't my first time attending the Student of the Month presentations. If I happen to look familiar to any of the staff members who coordinated these events in years prior, I was actually part of the filming crew who used to record these events with Mr. Kalantar at Sizzlers before the pandemic hit. Now, however, I am blessed to be joining you all yet again, but with a slightly different role. Before I begin, I would like to thank my parents, my academics counselor, Mrs. Prendergast, the college and career counselor, Ms. Adame, my video productions teacher, Mr. Kalantar, and all the faculty and staff in counseling and administration. These individuals have always supported me and have traversed this long and harrowing journey, also known as high school. Not to mention, these individuals have enabled me the ability to comprehend one difficult concept, resiliency. Middle school to high school is never an easy transition. From going from what most would consider as the top dog to the bottom of the food chain, it is definitely pretty frightening. I was scared for the fact that I wouldn't be able to fit in. I was anxious for what the future would hold in me in such a different environment. However, these individuals that I have recognized helped me to see not just the light at the end of the tunnel, but how to get there. From being the shy and isolated kid who used to consider the library his own personal sanctuary, to being the confident and, from time to time, the overambitious kid he is now, this journey has allowed me to go out of my comfort zone and help me find my own self-worth. As a result of all the staff here at Heritage who had to put up with me, I am proud to be graduating this year from both high school and Mount San Jacinto College with an associate's degree in liberal arts. Though I am still waiting on admission decisions from a great majority of colleges I have applied to, I hope to attend either the United States Naval Academy or UC Berkeley or UCLA this fall semester with aspirations to major in political science and international relations. Before I conclude, I would like to sincerely thank Mr. Harrell, Mr. Bennett, Ms. Myers, and all the amazing and wonderful individuals who were able to put together such a beautiful event under such difficult circumstances. Also, a final thank you to all of the sponsors for continuing your support in this beautiful program. Thank you.
Thank you, David. I'd like to hand it over to Mr. Kalantar so he can share with us even more.
Good morning, everybody. First and foremost, to all of our Student of the Month this month, congratulations to you and your family. It is very well deserved from hearing what all of you guys are saying, from what you're speaking and what your teachers and your admin are saying. Congratulations, you guys. I do want to take this moment to talk about David a little bit. I've been fortunate enough to have David as a part of our program here for the past 4 years. So he started out as a freshman, and he has definitely helped our program grow. We've really taken a shift with what we want to do. And with that, you know, he has really helped create an environment within our program for not only himself, but his peers to explore not only what we do, but how to connect it with their own passions and their own personal growth. And he has definitely been a leader in that sense. So each year we try to bring something new within what we do. And David has definitely led the way in bringing our on-campus experiences for not only himself, but for his peers to make it something memorable in many of the things that we do, but also within the other programs like Mr. Harrell had stated in what he does, not only within our school community, but also within the community as a whole. He is giving all that he can. And this just comes from his drive and determination. And with that, you know, he has this personal growth that he has his goals for himself. And it is with that, you know, he brings compassion and excitement to the community and to our school. with everything that he does. Not only for himself, like I said, but he understands that it is as a community that we grow. And so everything that he does is based around himself and his community. And that's what really makes me look forward to seeing what he can do. So David, I really believe there is no limit to what you're going to accomplish. And I just really look forward to watching what happens. So congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Kalantar. So David, I know mom and dad are there with you. Who has the mic?
My mom is going to be speaking over here, so I'm going to pass the camera over here.
Hi, everyone. My name is Sema Gonzalez. I'm David's mom, and next to me is Omar Gonzalez, David's dad. I wrote my speech, so I would like to read it to you. Thank you for nominating and recognizing my son David as a Student of the Month. As a mom, I have many great things to say about David. If I had to pick the top qualities I admire the most about David, I would say that he's very respectful, he's determined, goal-oriented, and have many leadership qualities. I want to tell you a quick story about David and how he has been contributing to our community. Since the pandemic started, David has been volunteering 12 hours a day, 3 to 4 days per week at Loma Linda VA Hospital. He's been transporting patients from ER tents to medical departments inside the hospital. When I asked David what he liked the most about when I asked David what he liked the most about his volunteer work, he told me he loves making senior patients laugh, and laughing makes them feel better. I want to tell you this story because David's not doing great things. I'm sorry, I'm a little nervous. I want to tell you this story because he's doing great things outside of school, not only at Loma Linda VA Hospital, but also for the Youth Advisory Committee for the City of Menifee. And he doesn't tell anyone about it. That's the type of person he is. So to David, I want to tell you how proud your father and I are of the person you have become. Please continue with these great qualities. To Mr. Kalantar, thank you for inspiring and guiding David throughout his 4 years in high school. To David's teachers, to David's counselors, Ms. Adami, Ms. Pendergrass, Mr. Washburn, Mr. Harrell, our principal, and Mr. Bennett, our superintendent. Thanks to you, David will be graduating from high school and Mount San Jacinto Community College with very high honors at the end of this semester. For that, thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Gonzalez, David, Mr. Gonzalez. Mrs. Myers, thank you so much for having the opportunity to share with you our Student of the Month, and we look forward to the next time. And congratulations to all of the students that were nominated today. You're awesome.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Mark. Appreciate that. And I would like to, before we close, go to Sarah. Sarah, if you could take a moment and share with the students how or when they will receive their wonderful gifts.
Hi, Sally. Yes, the gift bags are delivered to the students and are coordinated between the superintendent and the principals. So they will get those out to you at a later time, but you will receive them.
Outstanding. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Well, I take copious notes. I'm writing down all kinds of keywords and phrases that are being said about each one of you, and I get to brag about you throughout the week. And I just want to share a couple of great words that were said about each one of you. So Valeria, where are you, Miss Valeria? Say hello again. There you are.
Hi, good morning.
Hi there. Valeria, some of the first words about you are that you are this quiet, I'm adding the word sweet leader because I can just see it in your disposition. And what I really enjoyed about you is how much you appreciate your family and the hard work and sacrifices that they made for you so that you could succeed. And then you've taken the ball and run with it to be successful. And when you talked about your contributions and talked about your Santa's workshop, you're really doing that because you have a passion for not just young children, but a passion for people to understand the holiday, the Christmas season, the joy, the love, and the care that sometimes people don't feel anytime throughout the year, but it's really special when someone can share Christ's love at Christmas time. So thank you very much for that. We appreciate you. And Kimberly, say hello.
Hello.
Our sweet Kimberly and your parents, yes. You come from an amazing family, a family that obviously has a super huge commitment to all the children in your family, 7 of you. That's amazing. I love it. And you have an incredible desire for being an entrepreneur. That's what I call many business people. When they want to start up a business, you have to have passion. You have a desire to take a good risk. When you want to start up a business, you have to be very thoughtful. You have to, calculate out your expenses and figure out, what your mission is going to be, what your product or your service is going to be. And that takes a lot of initiative, which was one of the words that was used about you. And I love watching your mom smile right now. She's just so cute. And the fact that you are also interested in criminal justice means that you want truth and justice, for people according to our country's constitution. And I absolutely love that. And you talked about the lesson that you've learned is to never give up, to strive to do your best. And so we wish you the very best, Miss Kimberly. Congratulations to you. Orlando, say hello, Orlando.
Hi.
Hi, Orlando. I, like everybody else, was touched by your story, being an American citizen, living in Mexico, having this amazing background and family and culture, and yet at the same time your family is looking at your future and taking things off of the self and putting it onto their children to make sure that you have all the tools that you need to be successful. And here you came over to our wonderful country and taking advantage of all of the things that we have to offer here. It's not easy in any country, but really what is so important is the initiative that you've taken upon yourself and the initiative your family has taken so that you can have the best opportunities. And so I'm very, very proud of you for that. I loved how you all have talked about the film and your story. And I think it's a story of determination and passion and perseverance. And I love how in paying it forward, you want to be example to others and you want to be able to show that hard work does pay off. And so I know you will accomplish your goals. So congratulations to you. And David, Mr. David, say hello to us again.
Hi, I finally found a way to fit the whole family in here.
Yeah, I like that. I like the whole family there. That's good. Family's important. I have to tell you, family's important. And David, I'm excited to hear about your family serving our country. And if I had it right, Mom, you are in the Navy, and Dad the Marines? That's great. My father was a Marine. I was actually born on the Marine Corps birthday in the Marine Corps Hospital in Coronado. So I'm love our military and appreciate what you do for us every day to protect us of our freedoms and our God-given rights. So thank you so much for that. And I love it, the fact that you also want to represent our country, hopefully in that Naval Academy, but wherever we go, we know that you will be a strong patriot. So thank you for that. And David, when you talked about your life and the word that you used to describe yourself was being resilient, and just that you've gone through various transitions in your life. And as you've learned that transitions can be a challenge, transitions are also give you that opportunity to grow and to stretch and to become more than what you ever knew that you could be. And you have this amazing family that is there to back you up, and you see that there always is light at the end of the tunnel. You've got that positive attitude, you've got confidence. Here you've already taken college courses and you have these incredible goals. And I love the story that your mom was sharing about how respectful you are and the work that you're doing over at Loma Linda. So I know that you are going to make a great impact as well. So I want to thank each one of you. And at the very end, I read out of a special book. It's written by John Maxwell, and he is a pastor, he's an author, he's a motivational speaker. And the book that I'm reading from today is called The 21 Indispensable Qualities of a Leader. And he speaks on various words, and the word that I selected is initiative. And we heard a lot about that word today, and you all are fabulous examples of that. And this is what he has to say about initiative. Success means to be connected with action. Successful people keep moving. They may make mistakes, but they don't ever quit. So I just want to say thank you to each one of you. You have shown how you have tremendous initiative. I know that we've all made mistakes in our lives, but yet we have what John Maxwell calls failed forward. So we may fail in our day, and nobody likes the word fail, but you turn it around, use it for good, right? And if you fail forward, that means you are taking whatever error or whatever mistake you've made and you have learned from it, and then you benefit and you move on, and you are this positive example for everyone around you. So I wish to conclude our program and thank each one of you. And Sarah or Grant, is there anything that maybe I missed or I've left out before we close? Let me know.
I have nothing.
Okay, with that, you'll look forward to receiving your gifts. We can't wait to receive those wonderful handwritten thank you notes from each one of you. So may God bless you and go out and make it a phenomenal day. Thank you. Bye, everybody.
All right, thank you.